Welcome back to Football Kings, guys. Arsenal, they might be on the path to bottling the league. I know some of our frequent Arsenal fans on the stream, Rookie, Liam, and a bunch of them that support Arsenal. Simon, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them that support Arsenal. Some are open with their support for Arsenal. Some are undercover fans. Regardless of that, those fans might not show up today, and I completely understand. Arsenal fans are hurt worldwide. Bournemouth went to the Emirates and they cut through Arsenal like cutting through fresh sliced bread, like cutting through bread. You know, a fresh loaf of bread. When you slice a fresh loaf of bread, that's exactly how they cut through Arsenal's defense. That was a crazy performance from
I told you that Bournemouth they score a minimum of
that
two.
was that was
They are
crazy.
not they are not afraid to
That
play.
was crazy.
Arsenal, the performance was timid.
That was I don't
Like
get it.
I was just watching the game. I was like, are these the people that want to win the title? Is this the club? Is this the team that wants to win the title?
Oh man.
I was
I think
disappointed.
the first goal. I'm trying to remember the first goal. I remember one of the goals that came where the pass came through. I think it blindsided Ben White. Was that the first goal? The pass that blindsided Ben White.
I think so.
I
He
that
didn't
was, that
even
was the first goal. That was the first goal. The pass that blindsided Ben White was the first goal.
Madweke did not follow his runner.
Ben White was asleep, and then the second goal. Oh my god, that was a one-touch pass,
I
landed.
saw it.
And that was because I think Gabriel was not in the right position or something like that, and Declan Rice
Mm,
had to block, kind of fill in, and then there was an extra
mm.
man they didn't see, blindsided Saliba to man. That was
He
it.
said the right side was sleeping. Say that's my fear. When he told me it was
Early
early
kickoffs
kickoff,
are
I
crazy.
just like
Are crazy.
they might legit lose this game and I can't even be I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm just somebody that is neutral. I want to be neutral. Although people will say I should binge them to fail. I don't need to do that. If they will fail, they will fail.
Hmm.
It's not for me to do that to them. But they are just failing on their own. Failure from the coach, failure from the players. There's no the
What
way I
went
look at it.
wrong?
You know the people I pity for. I pity
Mm,
for the fans because the fans were even supporting them.
yeah.
Yes, they were. They were. I was like, Arsenal fan base. They are so. How do I say it now? What's the word I would say now? When people say that they have the craziest fan base, I believe in the sense that
They are loyal.
um
Arsenal fans are loyal fans.
apart from loyal, there's this word. I don't want to use the word delusion now, but they have this kind of crazy faith
Hmm.
in their players and in their squad, and they were still chanting Arsenal, like regardless, trying to motivate them. And I'm like, during the game, I'm like, your fans are even helping you. They are doing, oh, why can't you kick on? Ateta, what are you doing? There's no, you see, Bournemouth, the way they are playing, they were just playing through us now. The fans booed them at the end of the final whistle. I don't blame them.
Because they are
I
fed
don't.
up.
And
They
kids,
are
and
fed up.
you know the thing I just concluded from this game. I said, why is it that all the years Ateta has been there, April has always been his worst month?
Mhm.
They go up, then April, they just
They
he
dip.
disappears.
They dip.
It's from the manager, it's not from the players. Because at this point in time, I'm trying to see the players were running. It's just like they were running, but they are not just effective.
So that's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to lead the conversation from the point of what went wrong. I mean, we can express the feelings from Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans will definitely feel hurt. They'll feel
Mhm.
heartbroken. And for those that don't understand the context, this has given City 2 games in hand. City have 2 games in hand, 9 points game, which means if they win the 2 games in hand, it becomes a 3 points race between them and between City and Arsenal until City play Arsenal. And when City play Arsenal, depending on that outcome, if Arsenal lose at the Etihad, it becomes literally a goal difference race, and is whoever
Honestly,
or whoever has the most goal difference wins the league. This takes me back to the conversation SSB, something I saw in the chat from SSB yesterday, about Arsenal still winning the league, but it's been a fight, a struggle, being anticlimactic. I think it's looking like that more and more the season gets close to the end. It's looking
Seriously,
like we would win this league in a very anticlimactic.
if Arsenal, I'll say it now, if Arsenal win this league, it's
Mhm.
not because they are the best team in Europe or they are something that dropped from somewhere. It's just because City
City
and
let
the
it
other things are inconsistent and garbage.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's because number two is just not good enough.
yes,
Because
yes.
any other, like if when you think about
And we
City
saw
in the
it
past,
last season. We
they're
saw
not
it
winning this
last
league.
season. The same thing.
If this is a City in the past, we all know they're not winning this league because City will end up going unbeaten. But we just don't trust City. But this is a team that have won the Carabao Cup, which, believe it or not, you expect Ateta to win the Carabao Cup. He didn't win the Carabao Cup. So they didn't win the Carabao Cup. FA Cup, that's we don't know what's going to happen with FA Cup. But them winning that Carabao Cup kind of ignited something in this City team, and they might go on. I don't know. I don't know. They might win. They might win a lot of the games that they have. But let's see what happens with the game they play
You
against
know
Chelsea.
the thing that irritated me the most. You know
Mhm,
the thing that irritated me the most. Now you know Bournemouth are a side that they love to press.
mhm.
They love it when you play out of the back. It's
Yeah,
perfect for them.
yeah.
And I'm like, everybody knows this. I know this. The way they set up is very perfect for winning the ball and using it to hurt you. Why
Mm.
do you keep trying to play out of the back, doing stuff that's stupid and risky? I don't get it. You saw the one that it could have been 3-1. You saw the one that Raya was trying to do. Is he? I don't know if his half volley was trying to do something with the back outside of his foot that went to it went to Bournemouth striker that he didn't score.
Yeah,
Just like, come on.
yeah. So Kingsley, here's the start. The players with the most passes for Arsenal: Rice 50. Wow, Raya 49, Gabriel 40,
Yeah,
Lima 40, Benoit
yeah,
is on Ateta.
yeah. That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
the game. Your goalkeeper, like they kept on
Yes,
playing.
yes. Is that where you're trying to score? Like, I don't get it.
It's simple.
And
There's no
Madueke is
creativity in
just
this team. There is
Madueke
no
is just
creativity in this team. There is no
Madueke
creativity
is
in
it.
this team. Who are you looking to be the special person to do something
Saka needs to
extraordinary
come
in
back
this team?
quickly.
Who?
Even
Who are you?
Easy wasn't even, he didn't offer
Like
anything
every time
defensively.
it's been
Nothing.
people complain, but look at the seasons where Saka was scoring all those many goals. Other people let him down in terms of stats. Like other people didn't do stuff. You can say yes, Saka is having a down season, sure, but at the end of the day, it is what City say. I'm praying we get a respectable loss tomorrow. City has to win.
Oh my
Ah,
God.
crazy.
And Kingsley, I told you yesterday, I say this Arsenal game determines our score. Because if Arsenal lose, Chelsea could get beaten properly.
I don't know if it's correlated though. I don't know if
See,
it's directly correlated like that. The only reason why I'm saying it is
Pep
I would
Guardiola
say that
smells blood.
they expect a team to
Kingsley,
like snatch up
hey,
and
Kingsley.
fumble the bag.
It's just, hey,
I,
it's just like,
that's how I feel.
it's just, wait now. Let me explain. Let me give you an analogy. I always give analogy. It's just like you go into, first of all, you are swimming in the ocean. You are
Mhm,
swimming normally. Do you get what I'm saying? Normally, you are injured. There are no sharks there. Nothing will happen to you. But the moment you go and swim in shark territory
mhm.
and you are bleeding, what happened? They smell blood. They will come for you. That's what's going to happen. That's Pep Guardiola tomorrow for with Chelsea and Arsenal.
We'll see.
There's blood.
We'll
He's
see.
smelling that blood is there already. The title is there. He just needs to beat Chelsea. In fact, Kingsley, if he wins the remaining games from now to the end of the season, he wins the title. He does. He does because he can outscore Arsenal. Yes, that's it mathematically. If he wins every single, you say, are you using your camera mic?
Yeah,
Check
I
if
think
your
I
mic
might.
is.
Yeah, I'll check my mic. Keep talking. Keep talking.
But Kingsley, if you look at it, if he wins all the games till the end of the season, he will win the league. Arsenal does not win the league. I hope you know that. Yes, God, you've calculated it for game in hand is there. He beats us now.
Mm-hmm.
He wins all other ones. They are literally on the same point. Now it's who can outscore who. Arsenal does not score. Arsenal does not score. City can beat Chelsea tomorrow 4-1. Do you get what I'm saying? Currently, we have no manager. Say, Andy, you have had your breakfast, lunch, and have you had your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What do you mean? Drew, what do you mean?
Okay,
What
so
do you mean? I don't I don't
so
get
I
say
I,
Andy, I'm
I
telling
get
you,
what you're saying.
Madueke is
I get what
West
you're saying
Ham
by
or
your.
Wolves is bad. Yeah.
Can you hear me? I get what you're saying.
I can hear
Okay, I get what you're saying by your analogy of Pep Guardiola smelling what the exact analogy of like you're bleeding, you're in you're in water with a lot of sharks, and this is the time that they'll go in for the kill. Yes, but let's look at it critically, right? From the
you.
angle of you guys are at home. City are coming to play you guys on home ground. You guys, yes, Rosinho has not done anything spectacular, but there is no
Mm,
guarantee that City will come to the bridge and get a convincing win. We saw this
mm,
when City played. Yes, when City played Liverpool, we crumbled at some point, and then they got a win against us. But that was a game where they could have drawn that game. Them
mhm,
getting draw against Chelsea is not a good result for them. Actually, they must win Chelsea in order for it to look. That's what I feel. I feel like them winning Chelsea is more convincing on the type of form that they have. We talk about City's consistency. If you don't win Chelsea, how can we trust that consistency from City?
Honestly, the question is, you saw the comment from AB. I pray we lose respectfully. It's not whether they beat Chelsea, it's how many can they score against us.
I don't know. I feel like you're training the towel too early. I think like you're giving up too early on
Brother,
this
we
game.
have no
I
towel.
don't I don't think so.
I don't
I
I
don't
don't
think
even
you
know
guys
if you
will
understand.
struggle that
Kinsey, we
much.
have no
I
towel.
mean, you
You
guys will
say you're
struggle, but I
trying.
don't think I don't think it would be a beating like you expect.
Hey, Kingsley, to be a massacre. It would,
I don't think
for
so.
sure.
I don't
It
think so.
would. It would.
It's a sports
We're going
relegated
to have a
City
watch
win the
along
league
tomorrow.
equivalent to Chelsea winning the Champions League. That's my MRB
Guys, we're going to have a
case.
big watch along tomorrow. I'm on the
Okay,
hot seat.
watch along. Chelsea City. You guys come back for the watch along. Chelsea, Manchester City.
We'll have some people joining us for the watch along. We see, right? So at this point in time,
Mm-hmm.
Kingsley, the mother shark, the bull shark smells blood. That's Guardiola. That's Guardiola. And the blood he smells is the blood of this losing Arsenal. That's what he's smelling. Anybody in his way is going to be taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, anybody in his way is going to be taken out. I think this is a bad time for Chelsea to meet City. Terrible time. Terrible time. But that said, I'll tell you one thing. When we are totally down, Rosinho needs to win a big team.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, the players, I don't think they can trust him. They can't. They. Is it just tomorrow's watch along is a dream? Guys, please don't be late. Nobody is going to be late tomorrow. But in case you understand what I'm saying,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he Rosinho needs to beat a big team.
But to be fair, all the times we've done watch alongs with Chelsea, have you
I've
guys
escaped.
lost? You guys have
I've
not really
escaped.
lost. You
I've
guys, there's
always
been a draw
escaped.
or Chelsea win. So who knows? Maybe you guys win. Who knows?
Not this one. This might be my first L. The group said he sent you
I think
something.
no. I think he sent me something. Wait, let me see.
Is it
I
about
think you're giving
Arteta?
up too soon.
I don't know what Chelsea fans on this live think about tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's game is just I want to see what our teacher does. It's not like we're going there to say we are going to beat Manchester City. No.
Okay, Drew sent me something. He says, I think this is what Ateta said. After
Okay, I
the
watch it. Okay,
yeah,
after the
I
game.
I don't know if this is after the game, but I'll read it out. It says it's an early kickoff, so get
Oh,
up
I watched
early, have an
I
early
watched that.
breakfast,
I
bring your
watched that
lunch, bring
press
your
conference.
dinner.
Bring your lunch, bring
How are
your
you
dinner.
staying
I
in
watched it.
England? And
I
let's go
watch
all
it.
together because it has to be a
Yeah,
big day.
yeah.
And Ateta, yeah,
I watched it. I watched
yeah.
that
I
press
guess
conference,
this was
this
what he was
pre-match.
saying
Before
before the
I
game.
watched
Yeah.
that
Okay.
one, yeah. So get up early. Let's have get an early break first. Have your then after the game you have your lunch. Bring your lunch after the game. They are not having any lunch, even dinner. They are not having any
Do
dinners.
you think they underestimated? Bournemouth.
Yes, Bournemouth has beaten Arsenal this season, home and away. What is the
I
underestimation?
think they underestimated them.
They didn't play. It's not, I don't know if you. It's not a matter of underestimation. They did not turn up. They did not. The only person that seemed motivated throughout the game was Gabriel. The rest of them were Gyökeres didn't really get balls. Zubimendi is just, I don't know what's wrong with that brother. He's not just himself.
Mm-hmm.
Zubimendi is not just himself. What was it? Declan Rice. Declan Rice too tried. You saw him fighting till the end. Um, then there was no one. Martinelli, not good. Trossard came in, no
Is
impact.
there a
The
confirmed lineup
16 year
for
old, the
this Max
16-year old,
Dowman? Yeah.
nothing. The brother was just falling over. Madueke, useless as usual.
Is there a confirmed lineup for Chelsea
Eh?
versus Man City?
Is it Jorgensen that is starting tomorrow?
That's what
Oh
I don't think there's
my
a confirmed lineup. There's no confirmed
God.
lineup.
No,
There's
I
no
don't think
confirmed
so.
lineup. No, there's no confirmed lineup.
I pray not, because we'll get battered. If it's Jorgensen, then I'm just done. I'll just exit the watch along. There's no point of me being there. It's
Nah.
going to be blood.
There's a small camera delay on my side. Maybe it's just network. Maybe it's network. Can you see me well?
I can see you well.
I don't know. Maybe it's network groove. Maybe it's just the network or something. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if we're ready, let's talk about Liverpool, Fulham, and and what saved us today. I'm going to
You
be
guys
honest.
played well.
I'm going to be honest with you
Played well.
guys. We were saved by a 17-year-old. That's exactly what
No, but
happened
you
today.
played well now. You played well.
We were saved by a 17-year-old. The two goals that we scored was because of the creativity from Rio. Rio, individual brilliance, we scored. And remember, you guys, I've been telling you guys, when was the last time I saw my team score from open play? When was the last time we did something nice on the ball and then we scored? Rio.
Salah too was good today.
Rio scored today.
Yeah, but
That
Salah
was the
too
first
was
goal.
good today.
And then
Mm,
you look at the build up to the second goal. It was
mm.
Rio he gave a good cross in. Gakpo intercepted it, passed it to to Salah, and then ended up
Salah.
being a goal. But at the end of the day, still some shaky moments. But in general, yes, Fulham. I expected them to attack. Fulham had an off day. They didn't really pose a threat that much, and were able to get a clean sheet. Ikena was not expecting us to get a clean sheet. It was like, when was the last time we got a clean sheet? I knew we could get a clean
Remember,
sheet. The only
I
thing I was
remember
concerned
he
about
said
was
that.
I knew we could get a clean sheet. The only thing I was concerned about was the goal scoring. I'm like, how do we score? Let me tell you guys, if we did not start Rio today and we started with Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah, or Gakpo, Isak, Salah, we will not. I don't think we get two goals. I don't think
Kitike
so.
didn't play today, right? He
It was
didn't. He
Isak.
didn't start.
It was Isak.
Oh,
Ekitike didn't
Isaac
play.
started.
No. Gakpo started.
Isaac
It
didn't
was
start. It was
Isak
Gakpo up
came
front.
in. Isak came
Yeah.
in. So it was Rio, Gakpo, and Salah that
But
started, and then
Gravenberch started
yeah,
from the bench.
Gravenberch started from the
Gravenberch.
bench. Yes,
Are you sure
it was Curtis
you will
Jones.
not just, yeah, because Jones tried. I was impressed with him. Are you sure you will not just bench Gravenberch? Maybe he's the problem.
How is it the problem?
No, because first half, before Gravenberch entered, because I watched that first half fully.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were creating chances going forward. The play was fluid. Second half, you guys didn't
Mm-hmm.
score anything. Second half, it was just I don't know.
So how is that Gravenberch's fault?
I don't know. It's just me thinking. I'm just the one thinking.
Yeah, it was Rio
I'm
that
just the one
started.
thinking.
It was Rio
Yeah.
that started Foxy. Say slot
Yeah.
silencing the haters. He deserves so much better. So sad to see. Well done to him today, beating a good Fulham. Foxy, man, I can't tell when you're being serious and when you're being sarcastic, but I feel like the expectation is that Liverpool's coach should be beating Fulham. I feel like
Full
that's
up.
an expectation that we should be beating Fulham at home. Like for us to be giving him credit for beating Fulham at home is already a
Yeah.
problem. Like how are we not confident that our coach
No, no.
can beat Fulham
He
at
say
home?
fans quick to blame the manager when things go wrong, but no credit when he starts real. But it's what the fans have been calling on him
It's
to
what
do
we've
for
been
the
telling him to
longest
do for
time.
a long time.
So
This guy
him
never
starting
gave Rio the
Rio,
opportunity.
yes, that
Oh my
even he's been
gosh.
starting Rio from the beginning.
Foxy.
You guys might not have been there.
We've been saying it
Yeah, you
off
get some
the
experience under
left.
his bench.
And I'm even surprised. Rio came off early, right? Came off, I think around 70 something minutes or 60 something minutes. I
Mm.
think around 70 something minutes. So when he came off, the commentators were like, "Oh, is he coming off because they need to rest him for PSG or something?" Would he start Rio against PSG? I
He
don't
should.
know, but he
He
could
should.
start Rio.
He should.
He
He
could
should
start Rio
actually
and see what will happen.
give him experience.
You never
Apart
can tell,
from
guy.
give
What do we have to lose?
nothing might happen, but just give him experience.
Just let Rio drive at some of these
Yeah,
guys. Just
give
let
him
him drive at some of
experience.
these guys. You never can
Give
tell,
him
right?
experience.
Maybe
Yeah.
let him go one on one with Hakimi.
Mm.
Who knows, right? Let him
Oh,
put,
is Hakimi's side.
because at the end of the day they had to double up
Oh.
on they had to Fulham had to double up on they
Ah!
had to double up on Rio, right?
Yeah, we could
So
have had
I don't know. I don't know.
Pedro, Estava, and
So
Pedro
Slot is
front
in a
three.
no-win position. Don't start a player the fans want. He's clueless. Start a player and it's because he's listening to the fans. No, that's not the point. The point starts from we having the conversation about us congratulating Slot for winning Fulham at home, because that is already a problem. We should
Yeah,
be going into these games knowing that, yeah,
and
okay,
see, we
when we
meant to
beat
win.
Fulham, we move on, and you
Mm.
get what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
should be, oh yeah, we're beating
yeah.
Fulham and we're moving on. That should be the conversation. But for me as a fan, already feeling like would I even beat Fulham? For fans to come on this live and predict a draw against Fulham already shows you that there's a problem. There's a lack of trust in the manager and what he has been bringing out all season. We've said that Rio is better off the left based on the eye test. Rio is better off the left than Gakpo. Gakpo is a one-trick pony. He does the same thing and is very predictable. Rio is
Akpo is the
dynamic.
position they use him today is the best. Just use him up front.
Rio is dynamic. So why not play Rio? This is what people have said. So it's nice to see that now that his back is against the wall and he needs to rotate the squad to rest people for PSG, is when he sees the need to start Rio, because we
Mm.
know that's why he did this. Because if he didn't do this, there's a possibility that, I don't know, to be Gakpo Ekitike or something. I don't know. Maybe he needed to rest Ekitike for that game. Whatever slot, whatever his decision making was when he was deciding this. But at the end of the day, it's good that Rio started. That guy's a brilliant player. Um, is the I
But
want to see him get more game time this one.
Stevie is saying,
More game time next season.
Stevie is saying, he said, Andy, could we, what's it? He said, Slot was so desperate, he started Rio and the gamble paid off. Right? Do you agree with Stevie? Exactly. He say Kingsley Slot beats a poor Galatasaray Fulham team, and Slot is great and loses to Brighton PSG, and he fails. Slot's leaving at the end of the season. There's nothing you want. Stevie cannot be convinced.
No, but
He's not
Stevie is
tricked.
right. Stevie is right. Like,
Yeah, he's
today,
not convinced.
Fulham were not firing on all cylinders, guys.
Mm,
Whatever they were doing wasn't working. Whatever
yeah,
they were doing today was not working. Harry Wilson was not having a Harry Wilson type of game. You get what
no,
I'm saying? Like,
no,
things were not just clicking for them. And when they even removed Muniz and brought in Jimenez off the bench, not much
not,
happened from Fulham side.
yeah,
Even when they
yeah,
did their
yeah.
thing, get all their
They
corners,
are rounding up
not
for the
much
season.
happened. So
I think teams like Fulham, you know what I think. When you play a team that is not, people will say Fulham are fighting for Europe. Okay, but at the same time, it's not do or die for them.
it's not as long as they
Do
don't
you
get
get
relegated, they finish in a good spot in the
people
league.
top of the table, first six is do or die for them. People bottom, last six is do or die for them,
The other ones is just a
right?
good enough position.
Yes, the other ones, if they don't finish, okay, 7 and 8, okay, they can fight more. But when you are 8, 9, okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, even 13 and 14. So, like, yeah, it's not a do or die for you. So that's one thing we should consider in this result today. You say what were we expecting from Fulham? Iwobi was busy releasing his Afrobeat single. Is he going into music?
It will be the content creator, is everything, man. The guys just, I mean,
Is a content
these guys
creator?
are entertainers, right? Even sports guys are entertainers, so he's allowed to do other things outside
Wow.
of football. Um, Stevie saying Kingsley, Paul West Ham side beat Fulham, and Slot fans are doing a parade tomorrow for beating Fulham. bro, bro, it's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny. I'm not going to applaud
My
this.
God, Senesi is going to Manchester United.
I'm not going to applaud this
Okay, close
performance.
contact with
I'm
Manchester
going
and
to
Tottenham and
I'm going to say
Senesi is out of control.
this is what we expect.
Oh
That we
God,
are at home.
I
We should be
wish, I
winning,
wish.
we should be
Yeah,
winning with a clean sheet in a convincing way. That's what we expect. Nothing less from our manager. Nothing less. So let's move on and let's see if we can carry this, this win. Let's see if it can give us a confidence boost when we go and we play PSG at home, right? I don't know what team is going to bring forward. I don't know if
your
Rio
next
is going to start.
your
I
next
don't know
two
if he's going to
games,
even bring Rio out. I don't know if
your
he's going
next
to
two
be
games
a
might
coward.
be yours.
I
Your
don't know if
next
he's
two
going to
games
be a
might be
coward
yours.
and sit back and do five at the back again at home.
Your next two games might be yours. Might. That's PSG, and you play Everton, right?
Everton, I think Everton, let's see. Everton, I think it's a derby game. I think those two sides will wake up. Um,
You really need to fight
those two
because
sides
you'll
will
be
wake up.
fighting.
Against Everton,
Yeah,
I think those two sides will wake up. Um, for that one, I'm not too scared about that. I think when we go to Everton, right?
yeah, you go to Everton. Say
Yeah,
if Routinho beats City tomorrow and relegates Spurs, we might have to give him 10 years. AB, please, please, please. I'm just done with this guy. Please. You see,
is
Uncle
it?
AB in the streets, it will be Afrobeat single. So, yes, it's like it was that bad for me that I was watching
Bro,
Brentford and Everton. I had to watch that game.
over
When
the Arsenal game,
I
or what is
watched
it?
both of them, I watched the Arsenal, I watched the Brentford, I watched the Liverpool game. I watched all the games today,
Like you
right?
have to watch Brentford and Everton, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and
I was curious to
they
see
both drew, which
Kingsley.
if they didn't draw
Brentford,
and one person won,
Brentford. Yes,
you guys would have
Were,
gone down.
At 2-1. I was saying, God, God, please, please. In fact, when they brought in Tyreek George, I was just wondering that it's sad that Kingsley, to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
the thing I saw from Tyreek George today, if you ask me, Tyreek George is better than Garnacho.
Mm.
Yes, there's nothing you want to tell me. Tyreek George
Is
is
it
better than
Tyreek George that you guys don't give an opportunity? So
Yes, he's better than Garnacho. Kingsley, I even saw this guy today, Drewsby Hall. The guy is a decent player.
it
Decent
says
player.
Arsenal best team in Europe. I remember hearing league title already wrapped up in December. Then Stevie saying Kingsley Slot said LFC fans are behind him. Yes, we are kicking his ass out of LFC, bro. Man, yeah. Let's
Oh
talk about that
God.
second half. That second half, guys, were 2 goals up, and then it was shaky for like a good 10-15 minutes. It was shaky. It looks like Fulham were giving them opportunities. They were building They were building like some sort of momentum.
Yes, but I'm telling you that
I don't know,
there's an
man.
effect. You see that Curtis Jones that left. That's why I'm saying I don't want to blame Gravenberg. That is Gravenberg's fault or
Guy, do you know the
whatever.
amount
This,
of
that.
things he was doing defensively for us, Gravenberch, since he came on? He was
Yeah.
helping
But
defensively. Let's not forget also McAllister came on, Gomez came
oh,
on. Like
yes.
there are a
So
lot of factors
McAllister
that could have
too.
affected the
Yeah.
game. Gomez was making
You
a
guys,
mistake,
you
was
guys
making
started
mistakes.
with in the midfield. Who did you start with? You started with Curtis Jones and who?
It was
And
Curtis
Soboslai.
Jones, Szoboszlai, and Florian Wirtz. That was the midfield.
Yeah. So I think that midfield was good because Curtis Jones and Soboslai were running. They were working hard.
Yeah.
But you see, when the McAllister, I can't remember the time McAllister came in. Did he come in at
It was
second half
around the
door?
same time. Yeah, he came in. It was the sub that happened, and he came in with the other subs. Like
With
Frimpong came
Grav
off, Gomez came on, Curtis
at
Jones.
halftime?
No, at
Was that,
half. Sorry, at halftime is when
it was only
Gravenberch
Curtis
came
Jones
on.
for
Curtis Jones
Curtis
came off. He
Jones.
was injured, and then
Yeah,
Gravenberch came on, and then the rest of the subs happened around like
60
70
something,
something, 60 something,
something.
70 something, and then the other guys came on. Um, say Fulham, the best side I've watched at St James's Park this season. They bullied us. We got lucky with late winner.
You say
Anyways,
who does? AB is asking who does Tariq George play for? He plays for Everton now. AB. It's very unfortunate. I watched him today. Like Kingsley, I
Is
watched
he
that
on
brother.
loan or or did you guys sell him to? He's on loan, right?
I don't even know if he's. I think it's 30 million. We sold him. Maybe an
You
option.
guys sold Tariq George?
I don't know. I think so. Or maybe there's an option. I can't remember that time, but I know he's in full. This brother is better than Ganacho. There's nothing you want to
Wow, is
tell
that
me.
Everton?
He's better than Ganacho, Kingsley. The only
This
difference between him and Ganacho is that he doesn't have as much experience as Ganacho. But with
this draw was very important for
critical,
Chelsea.
Kingsley, I was at 2-1,
Very
Everton leading
important for
2-1.
Chelsea.
Our young striker scored for Brentford. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get? I was just like, God, we're about to be plunged. We're already at that point in time, we're already plunged into seventh.
Mm.
Brentford were six, same points as you guys. I was like, God, what's happening? What's happening? What's up? I was supporting Everton fully. They had to get that second goal, and they did. Trust be all.
I mean, first five go to the Champions League, so I'm really, really hoping and it's slot like just top five. We're not even saying top four, top five,
The only way Chelsea can go
top
to the
five.
Champions League is if Aston Villa fails. Similar to Nottingham. Remember Nottingham Forest story.
Yeah, if they
The only
drop.
reason Chelsea went to the Champions League is because Nottingham Forest failed. Yes. Newcastle obviously failed, not failed, but they fizzled that messed up on the last day. But Chelsea was able to put their foot there because of Nottingham Forest just fumbled the bag. Because had it been they won us in their ground or even a draw,
Mhm.
Chelsea will not be in the Champions League, right? So it's the same thing again. So it just shows that the club has not really
AB
progressed.
saying the problem with Tariq George is consistency. I don't even think he's a winger. So what is he? If he's not a winger, what is he?
At youth level, I've heard Maresca say he plays as a striker so many times. That's his word from Maresca that like he's played as a striker. Tariq George can play as a striker. We've used him as a striker maybe once or twice. See the real football with proper club
The
history.
comments are from me. I say George made a step up to a top team now. A real football club with proper club history, not bot history. Great fan base as well. Chelsea are like a heartless robotic
Unless
club.
robotic, Foxy can see whatever he wants. Do you
CB
get?
saying, and yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just praying we don't let in 8 goals in total over 2 legs versus PSG. I'm having a
yeah.
feeling, and
He's going to
I know you guys will
shun
say
the back.
every single game I predict as a draw, I end up losing. But I'm having a feeling that we draw at Anfield and we just go away with them
See,
winning us in general over aggregates. I'm having that feeling.
let me tell you something. Is in this type of game, there's no going to be middle ground. It's
Mm.
either slot over impresses us and we are shocked. Like he just goes there and maybe 3-1, you guys take PSG to extra time and you now score something, maybe a magic happens or something happens, or you lose badly. It's not going to, there's no middle ground. I don't think there's going to be middle ground.
We'll see.
And
We'll
it's
see
not
how the game
shocks
will go.
us, or it's both
I
sides.
think expecting an slot to shock us will be doing what he did today, playing, putting out a lineup that is unexpected, like playing Rio again, right?
Exactly.
Or putting
And
out
I
people,
think that's what
putting forward
PSG,
people that will just like
yeah,
surprise us. Yeah, Jones is out injured, so Jones is not going to play that game. Who knows? Who knows what will happen versus PSG? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, but good performance from Rio, good performance from Salah. Those two guys, they did well. Let's see what happens in our game against PSG, but we'll see. AB saying, why are Chelsea fans worried about the Champions League? It's not like they will win it next season. Chelsea fans should worry about being a consistent top two team in the league. No point being in Champions League if we can't win. That's a fair point. Say, I even bet on Liverpool today. I trust in Slot. uh, he never let he, he never let me down. The Dutch legend.
oh my God.
I don't
What's
know
what to
if
say?
Foxy is joking or if Foxy is. It's being serious, bro.
Say, but
I
Andy,
mean,
you call Bluko as well. So as you call Bluko that as well. So really, yeah, I always say we don't. It's currently CFC LDN, right? We have
you think
no club, no manager,
you think
no
they beat us
manager, no club.
3-4 new on Tuesday? I don't think they beat us up to 3-4 new. I don't think they will score up to 4 goals against us. Right.
What
I
of if
don't think they
PSG
would.
bottles it? What of if they bottle it?
I don't see them bottling it, right? If they bottle it, very
Why?
possible. No, no, no. We can explore that conversation and say yes, it's possible they can bottle it. It's football, but I don't think they will bottle it. I think I just really really see a draw in this game versus PSG. Might not be a high scoring one, but I just seen it being that kind of game, like a 1-1. Like we score and we have some hope that it's game on, but then they score and they end up going over in terms of aggregates, it ends up being like 3-1 aggregates. I feel like something
Mm.
like that could happen. So I don't know. Let's see. Say Andy picked two out of Senesi, Van Heck, Murillo.
Senesi and Murillo. Those are the people I'll pick. I don't trust Van Hecker. Whatever. Say who is playing in the midfield for Bluko? Man, I don't know what the teacher is going to put forward. Kingsley, I'll be honest with you. But there's one thing I know about him. Hmm? Sanchez is going to play.
Yeah.
Wow. Drew say he will sign three of them and sell Chaluba, Badiashile, Tosi, Fafana. No, I'm telling you honestly, AB is right. Sell all of them. One, two, three, four, five. And you get decent money. Sell the five of them, right? Get Senesi free transfer. Pay
I feel like,
70
I feel
million
like
than Nottingham Forest.
Disasi should have been sold a
Murillo.
long time ago.
Exactly. And what they call this guy?
And he picked two. Disasi, Badiashe, and Tosi.
Can't pick anyone, bro. Avoid any. Avoid any.
You
I'll pick
that's
Disasi
funny.
and Badiashile. But you know why I'll pick Disasi and Badiashile? Badiashile at least can defend sometimes on his feet. It's after that injury that he just became bad. Right? He was not this bad before. Disasi, I'm talking of Badiashile. Then Disasi, I've seen Disasi defend for West Ham. He does a better job than Tosin defensively, if you ask me. See, sell Fafana, I'm fed up of him. Fafana should go. Yeah, he's done. You see, two individual brilliant goals from Salah. Rio won slot that game. Zero footy build play involved. Oh my god. Stevie doesn't there's nothing you want to tell him about slot. He's not even interested.
I think he has
He,
not he's
he
not been able
cannot
to
he
win us with
cannot give
anything convincing.
he cannot give slot any credit for that win as far as Stevie is concerned.
Honestly speaking, that win is because of Rio.
Mm.
I'm going to be honest. The only credit he gets is picking that lineup, and how do we know he's the one that picked the lineup?
Maybe it's his assistant coach that
How do
picked
we
it.
know? How do we know he was on board with playing Rio? How do we know?
It's like boss, I think we should go with this. Let's try it. Let's try it.
How do we
Say no,
know?
I'm not
Like,
so sure of Rio. I'm not. He's a young lad, and we don't know what he's gonna do.
I
You
mean,
know
we're
how an
seeing teams. We're
instructors.
seeing teams trust really young players. I'm not saying we should overplay Rio,
Mm.
but we need like seeing the way Rio played today. I was like, yeah, we are lacking wingers. Like, I'm tired of this makeshift forwards or nines. People that are supposed to play, they're like nines, but you're trying to change them to become left wingers. Or I don't know how to explain it. When I look at
I understand
Gakpo,
what you're saying.
I feel like
Mm.
Gakpo for a winger needs to be doing a lot more, and he doesn't
Mm.
feel like he's doing that. He feels like he's more interested in goal scoring, but
Mm.
even the goal scoring bit is kind of dried up, right? In terms of that goal
Yeah,
scoring bit.
it is.
When you
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
Salah, yes, you look to assist and do so, but also Salah is focused on goal scoring, and
Mm.
it has reduced this season, but that's what you would expect.
Yeah.
And then who else do we have on the team that you consider right now on this team that you consider an actual winger? You say Chiesa.
Just no.
Is Chiesa really a
Is that
winger? Can he
Isa is
really take people
washed.
on and try to beat someone? when you look at Ekitike is not a winger nine, Isak not a winger nine. So it's like, do we really have somebody of Rio's profile on the team? That's what we're lacking. And I think it's nice to see what Rio did today. It's just I don't think he'll start against PSG, but if he starts against PSG and is able to replicate this, then yeah. See, I used to think Gakpo was a striker. I mean, where did he play in last World Cup for the Dutch? I thought Gakpo was a 10. Gakpo to me, I've always thought he was a 10, like like a supporting striker or something like that. Like I always thought that's the best
I
position
don't
to
think
play
he's
him.
a winger. I don't
I
think
don't
he's a
really
winger
think he's a winger. Anyways,
because you
that's what I
remember
think.
Slot. Remember Slot's first season. Where was he playing when he came in? No, not Slot's first, his own first season when he came.
Klopp.
Where was Club? Sorry, where was he playing him?
He tried him in different positions though. He tried him in different positions.
But
As a
mainly up front. He
10,
was
up
trying him up
front, as a
front then,
forward.
right?
Yeah. He tried him in different positions, I think. So I don't know. I don't know why Anislot thinks he's a left winger. But yeah.
Slot know what he's doing. AB is saying Fafana needs to go and play for Strasbourg for 1 year. AB, if we send Fafana to Strasbourg, that's more riot at Strasbourg. Are they going to accept someone with broken leg? But Fafana is higher quality than what they have. I
It
think.
was central, right?
Just
I remember. I know it was definitely not on the wings. It was definitely not on the wings. It was definitely more central, either as a 10 or as a striker or something. Like I
but in the
think that's the
Netherlands, it's
best.
like they play 4-4-2
I think that's the
because they play
best.
they play with two strikers. I don't know. The times I watched Netherlands, that's the vibe I got.
Yeah,
Van Gaal is
I
still
see
their
your point.
manager.
Rio starts against PSG. He'll be eaten alive, zero impact. Rio playing against Porsa is good for his development confidence. I see the point, but hear me out. And I agree, Stevie. That's the best thing. You want to protect him, right? He's only what 17.
Zero impact.
But what if he does something though? What if he catches Akimi?
He's
What if
gone. He's gone. He'll take it. Like even if he's once, he's in on goal. He is, yeah, because
what
those guys
if
they are very attacking. PSG are very attacking, right? So
but I agree though. I agree. I don't think they'll start him against PSG. I think he was just brought in to help, rotate the team. So I just wish that even if we don't start him, maybe we bring him in when some of these guys are tired and then we see what happens. Who knows, right?
we're talking about someone in Palmeiras.
Say Chelsea will play
What
some of
about
the
the whole
best football
cost concern?
tomorrow against a big boy. Lucky saying Chelsea will play some of the best football tomorrow against City.
Obviously, Lucky is a Manchester United fan, so they always want Man City to lose.
Yeah, Gakpo had some moments under Jurgen Klopp. I remember, guys. I'm Stevie.
Obviously,
You remember the game when
yeah.
we beat Manchester United like 7-7. So
Mm.
I think Gakpo played that game.
And
Gakpo,
Gakpo used to run more when under Klopp than now. You remember Gakpo under Klopp? He used to run more.
yeah.
Now we just yeah. I said yeah, playing a lot with the Brazil younger side at the moment. Sensational, second best player in that Brazil youth. But you guys are talking about Rio being, how do I say it now? Rio will have a he'll be eating alive, but someone like Estaval, he's already playing at the highest level, right? Talk about even Yamal. Those guys started playing from 17.
But
So
it's a
why
big.
can't
I think it's a big risk.
a big risk?
Yeah.
If you say, remember Hendrik, young Brazilians struggle sometimes. Yeah. What end of the road song?
Which you see, have you started practicing the end of the road song? End. What end of the
What
road
the
song,
hell?
AB? What end of the road song are you talking about?
Say Kingsley, just read my comments. Read
and
my
look
comment
at
and
the
look at it.
Hendrick risk. Uh, remember Hendrick, young Brazilian struggle sometimes. Wait,
Yeah.
is that the wait? Is
No,
that the
I
comment
like that.
SSB?
I think that's the comment. That's the comment. Oh, say who is
It says
buying?
can Rio make the England World Cup squad? Maybe in a few, maybe in a few years. I think he can. I think he definitely can in a few years, but not right now. Okay, write it again.
Wow.
Let's see. Write it again. I'll read the comment.
He said Lyon's manager is complaining about Hendrick, about his attitude or something like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Say Leon are relying on Hendrick to make the Champions League. That's the issue. Support discipline seems to follow Hendrick, unfortunately. That's the problem. You see Bobby. Anyways, I don't like to talk about people's personal life, but
Why? What
it's what
happened to
it is.
him?
Let's not talk about it. It's his personal life. We talk about Bobby having his own. Bobby wasn't looking very fit now in Madrid, right? It
Yeah.
looked like
So
he put on some
I
weight.
wanted to get. I wanted to bring back the game we played. United. We beat United 7-0. Gakpo played central. Right.
Mm.
It was one of the highest rated players that day. He played central. He was Nunes played on the left side. Salah played on the right. Gakpo was more central, and he actually
Mm.
did well that game. He scored 2 goals. Nunes also, that was it was a goal fest, right? But I think Gakpo might be best. It might be best to play Gakpo more central than off the
Mm.
left. That's what I think. Say Andy
Ah,
Estaval Yamal are top tier levels above Rio.
true.
That's true.
But
But I feel like with more
give
play
him
time,
playing
you need to
time.
keep
Yeah,
on playing him, and he can catch up to those
yeah.
guys' level. That's what I feel. You need to keep playing him. Say Oreo could represent Nigeria one day. Maybe. I hope so. But I think he will represent England.
Do not waste his time.
He said
Do
Gakpo is
not
best
waste his
out the
time.
club. At this point, you have Ekitike, you have Isak. Gakpo is better central. I think we have options to rotate, but I think we need to sign a
CSC
proper
game
winger.
is here.
See, I told you Arsenal will bottle this league. It's up to Man City to win all their games.
Oh my god. So CFC game and we're in trouble tomorrow. What's your prediction for the game? Because we're in trouble. Is what I've been saying. Arsenal
You
have put
guys, make
us
sure
in
you come for the
trouble.
watch along tomorrow. Chelsea, Manchester City.
It's a Arsenal team is a bunch of cowards. They are so weak. They're just I don't know, like they were running, they were trying their best, but it just feels sometimes when you're in a system that's
Early
ineffective.
kickoff game after having a midweek game is tough. You guys you need to cut them some slack. To
Yeah,
those
yeah.
early kickoff games are not easy, and they're also
Even
playing a
one Man
Bournemouth.
City
They're also playing a Bournemouth that have been resting.
for
They've been
almost 2 weeks.
resting, right? So it's really not easy.
Yeah,
It's really not
yeah.
easy. But no excuses though. No excuse. I'm not going to give them an excuse. No excuses. SSB, we're still waiting for your comments though. Let's drop the comments.
Say Hendrick
Say
say
Hendrick
Hendrick will not fulfill. You want to read it?
will not what fulfill his true potential. Why
Yeah.
too much money, too
Too
young, and
young.
not advised right.
Yeah,
You guys feel like
yeah,
he got
yeah.
married too early.
A lot of the things I didn't want to talk about,
He
but
settled down too
apparently
early.
Stevie has already put it out there.
No, but when you put a lot
So,
of money in the hands of a young player, that happens. If there's no proper guidance around that player, yeah.
well, CFC
It's
Gamer has
about to
given us
score
the
one,
download.
Tricky to score two, and Haaland one. Oh,
Oh,
YouTube
YouTube
blocked it.
blocks it.
Is it the language that was used? Oh, okay. I'm not sure why.
Maybe it's the language. I don't know.
Any day, anytime, Stevie, I will swap Gakpo for Estaval. Quick. You guys need a striker, right? Drop the lap.
We
Take
don't
Gakpo.
we don't we don't need Gakpo. Keep him in your club. Keep him
Gakpo.
in Messi side. We don't want.
So you will not drop the lap for
But
Gakpo.
we do. Thank you. We don't want. If it's the lap for Gakpo, yes,
No, not
I
swap.
can do
Oh,
that.
not swap.
Swap both of
You
them
sell the lap. You come
to
and
you.
then you no. You sell him elsewhere. Then you come and swap Gakpo for
Thank
Estaval.
you. We don't want garbage. We're already bringing people from Strasbourg.
I
Not that
said
they will be any better.
exactly my point. Say you never it's Chelsea. You never know. We might surprise the Prem tomorrow. You guys might surprise people tomorrow. You never can tell. Arsenal they really need this. Exactly. That's what I was
Maybe
saying.
has
They
been
don't have
saying this whole
creativity.
season.
The
Yeah.
problem with Arsenal is they lack creativity. They only score from pressure, corner kicks, free kicks,
Free
penalties,
kicks,
long throw-ins,
penalties,
and
long
Declan
throw,
Rice.
and Declan. And AP has been saying it. Say if Arsenal, I know he mentioned it like several times. If Arsenal wins this league, he said he doesn't think they can because of the forward line.
Mm,
Do you get what I'm saying? Because of the forward line, he doesn't see anybody that is. I don't know the way he said it. That is top tier there.
yeah.
That is creative. This would be like the worst front line to win the league.
Mm. Fox
So
is saying,
and he's showing
don't believe the hype. 3 goals in 10 games for Hendrick, and those 3 goals was in one game.
for one game. Wow.
That's funny. Yeah, Chelsea needs to go and get a draw.
Oh yes, I know. I remember SSB mentioned. Remember when he mentioned this that this Merino injury might even be the one that affect their title race more than anything. They
But why will everything be relying on Merino though?
no, because you see with Zubimendi messing up now. If you bring, you see, usually when Zubimendi he can take off Zubimendi in this type of game. It's suited for take out Zubimendi, bring in Merino. Merino gives you something else. Merino can give you some ball winning when they are going forward to score. Merino is an option for like a striker. Do you understand? He still
Yeah.
gives you that set piece. He can even score, right?
Drew, Drew.
See, I'm
Nah,
terrified what Semenyo will do
bro, you're
tomorrow.
funny, man. He said, I'm terrified of what you will do tomorrow.
Nah,
Bro,
I don't think
nightmares,
he'll do
bro.
anything.
Nightmares.
I don't think he will do anything tomorrow.
So which clown is playing in goal tomorrow versus Man City for your team?
Thank you.
Clown.
Steve,
That's
Stevie
funny.
summarized it because we two people will have their clowns.
Yeah,
Sanchez
man.
and what's the other? I even deleted his name from my head because I don't want to even remember him.
If you
So
guys
yeah,
don't show up on that, you don't show up tomorrow, you guys, for some reason, decide to start doing funny things, play out of the back, or any
that would be
of
so
these weird
stupid.
things,
That
weird
would be so
tactics,
stupid, so childish. That would be
I
childish.
think you guys will lose badly.
Kingsley,
I
that would
think
be
so.
childish to do.
I think so.
That would be
You
childish.
guys will need to also be. Another thing I want to tell Chelsea: if you guys get a red card in that game,
Oh, well done.
either a tackle from on Checky or a tackle, because Checky is a very cheeky guy. Like he
Mm.
can lure you into a tackle because
What
of how
of if
confident
they
he is
get
on the
a red
ball.
card? What of if they get a red card?
Who caused the red card?
Anybody, Rodri can
I
get a
feel
red
like
card. Their
I feel
defender
like
can get a red card.
you guys are more prone to
Counter
getting
attack,
a red card.
Kingsley, counter attack Estaval and somebody one of
Why would they
pushing
want
off,
to get a
pu-
red card for that?
pushing off, or what's this brothers name that came from Crystal Palace tries to stop a goal scoring opportunity. That's red card. I just gave you an example.
That's a point. It's
Pedro,
very possible.
Pedro Neto running in on goal, counter attack. They touch him and he falls down. The last man,
Very
red card.
possible.
So that I just gave you several scenarios. So even when Leicester won the league, yes, they had Mahrez value exactly.
Is it Kingsley and you watch the Arsenal fan YouTube channels? All of them have lost their heads of their necks. They want Ateta sacked. Banter club. Ah
Oh,
man, that's funny.
No Arsenal fan showed up today.
I told you
He's
they won't show up. They won't show up.
oh
No Arsenal
God.
fan will show up to the stream.
No Arsenal
None.
fan showed up.
None.
Even
Even
Liam,
Liam that is willing to like take the hate, take the
Arteta out. No,
banter.
he's never even trusted Arteta right from day one.
Even Liam will
Even
not
if
show up
he's winning,
because they
even when
just
he's
it's
winning,
shocking, bro. It's shocking. They
yeah,
can't
it's
believe it. They
shocking.
can't believe what they
Shocking.
watch. Say let City win tomorrow. Don't ruin the season for everyone.
Nah, never. We will not do that.
You know let
Our
City win.
BC,
You know let City
our
win.
business, we are trying to even get top four. Rosinho is trying to keep his job. He's trying to prove a point, right? But I'm not sure if he's going to prove a point.
But anyways, let me read
He
some
said, by
comments
the
and then
way,
final thoughts.
he said, go and look at the championship table and look who is second to bottom. It should be Leicester, I think, because they deducted points from them.
Damn. Wow,
I
it's
think, they,
Leicester.
yeah,
It's
I think
Leicester.
they deducted
41.
points from them.
Yeah, Leicester with 41 points.
Yeah, they deducted points from the. You see, they've been trying to escape the league,
Wow.
escape that sanction. Now they've deducted that points from them.
Wow. Going to this championship is like going to it's like going to hell,
Listen,
bro. Like you fight for your flipping life.
for your freedom, you
You
fight for your
fight.
freedom.
Wow. So Coventry, they are coming up, and also Ipswich, maybe. They are
Switch,
right now they're in
Ipswich.
positions that look like they will come up.
Mm-hmm. How about
But then
Ipswich?
you have third to sixth. Right? Or how many teams will compete in the
Ipswich,
playoffs?
Ipswich has 2 games in hand, I think.
So Ipswich will most likely come back up again.
Yeah. Ipswich,
Ipswich, Coventry, they come up.
they look like a team that was too good for the championship, but they
They
are
were
not
not
good
good
enough for
enough
Premier League.
for
There's
the Premier League.
that state.
That
Remember,
in
there's that state
between.
like it. Yeah. If Wolves go
Or
down,
Ipswich they were doing well in their at home, but it's just away they were fumbling. It's not is that was that what was happening with them?
yes,
Ipswich they
yes,
did
yes,
well at
yes,
home,
yes.
but when they go away, was it Ipswich or Luton? Anyway, I can't remember. But yeah, Spurs going to championship, bro. It's crazy. See, that was never a pen Arsenal got. Lucky to score a goal today versus Bournemouth. It could have been 2-0.
No, but that's a pen. CV, come on. The guy's hand was up. You
But
can argue that it was
Petrovic could have
close.
caught that penalty too. Petrovic went
He's
the
not
right
catching.
direct.
He's not catching
He
you,
went the right
now.
direct. He went the right
But he's
direction.
not catching it. Gyökeres scores. That is a penalty king. Have you forgotten?
He
He
can score
doesn't miss
penalties, yeah.
penalty. Yeah. Is it? What does that mean?
Oh man, that's funny. He said Chelsea, please lose today, please. Like 5 new goal difference will be important against Arsenal in this charge.
My God. See the whole
That's
league.
funny,
Pray for
man.
us to lose. Can you imagine this? That means the whole league is against us. The whole league is supporting Man City. Kids, there is something I've not still understood. Every single person doesn't want Arsenal to win the league. I've not still on that. Anyway, I've not still
I feel like
understood it.
it's just great for the plot. Arsenal bottle the league, City win the league. In fact,
Again,
City don't just win the league; they win a domestic treble. Arsenal bottle the league,
damn,
domestic treble under Pep
damn,
Guardiola's last season, and then Spurs get relegated. Wow,
damn,
what a time
damn,
to be alive, bro! What a time to be
damn.
alive! Isn't that a fantastic end to the season? And then Liverpool get Champions League. That's all. Wrap up the season. That's all I need to happen.
Oh my god, that's funny. Is it
Uh
because City? Is it
no
because
one, no
City have
one,
more respectful
yeah, no one.
fan
Why,
base?
why are the City fans? We don't even see City fans. Like, who are they?
No,
Do
no,
they
wait,
even
Nick is
exist?
a City fan. No, Nick is
Oh,
a
Nick
City
is a
fan.
City fan. Yeah,
Yeah, Nick
yeah, yeah,
is a. You have like 2 City fans that come on here, right?
yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Okay.
Say no one cares about City, to be honest.
Anyways, guys, final thoughts.
Um, I think final thoughts for me. I won't say I was disappointed for Arsenal not winning, but I think I was just disappointed at the quality of the game
Mm-hmm.
that I was watching in terms of what Arsenal was offering,
Mm-hmm.
right? It- Because sometimes when I watch games, kind of watch games to see what I can learn. There was really nothing to learn from the Arsenal side today. The only thing you could learn is how not to play a game of football.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they showed me. They were they were average from beginning to end.
Mm.
There was no application from what they were doing. I didn't get what they were trying to do. Maybe they were trying to play
Fair.
out from the back, suck Bournemouth in, then have that spacing behind. But brothers and sisters, this is 2026. People know that, and they've perfected the counter press in the sense that it's hard to play through teams now,
Mm.
especially a team like Bournemouth, because you think you're going to win the ball, and no, yeah, it's not going to happen. They are just well positioned to win that ball in the middle, in front and in the middle, right? So Bournemouth looked the better side overall. They were running more, they had more energy. Arsenal looked lethargic. Players in front offered nothing. Gyökeres didn't really get anything. I think in the first time we had to these like 7 touches or so,
Mm.
right? So we'll see. So what are we saying, guys? It's fine if we lose to City tomorrow. Personally, I have checked out for this season, so it's calm. Oh my God, Chelsea fans are ready. Ah, I say suck Bournemouth from the back.
Anyways, final thoughts for me. Um, I think it's a fantastic
Oh my God,
it's a
check it.
fantastic win for us. That gives us a good enough distance between us and Chelsea when it comes to that top five race. I want Chelsea to lose tomorrow. Personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I always can tell you guys what I want to happen. Chelsea losing tomorrow is
So that you
good
can
for it's
solidify
good
your
for me
place.
across all fronts. I can solidify my place in that top five. Even if Chelsea draw, fine. I have a 3 points gap between me and Chelsea. Fantastic. But Chelsea losing will be great.
I'm not worried.
It's
I'm
really
not
good because
worried.
it will
Yeah.
help City in their push for this title.
Mm.
Arsenal don't win the league, and then they bottle it yet again another season. That would just be great for this plot. But let's see what happens. Rio, amazing performance today. Mo Salah doing Salah things. Um,
Exactly. Thank you. CFC gaming
fantastic, fantastic
is
performance from them.
forgotten.
Don't worry. When you guys come to Rio Estaval, right? That'll be the competition. We'll see if you guys can handle Rio.
They will
We'll
teach him.
see if we can handle Rio.
They are going to teach.
Okay, we'll
Eh,
see.
Yes.
Who is keeping again? Jorgensen
It's
or
the same
Sanchez?
thing. It's the
Sanchez is
same
a
thing
good
when
shortstopper.
Yama came. Say Yama. Did we see Yama?
Okay. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for joining this stream, man. Shout out to Foxy, CFC Gamers TV, Chevy, SSB, AB, Lucky. Who else came on the live? Drew. Shout out to Drew.
Abby came too.
Um,
Lucky came. Yeah.
Lucky.
Dorcas.
Yeah, big up to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for joining. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
See.
We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. Please subscribe. If you've not done so, guys, like this video before you watch something else. We'll see you guys for the watch along tomorrow. Chelsea versus Manchester City. Don't miss out on that watch along. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a big watch along. So more people join the watch along. So looking forward to it. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the watch along. So watch along happening tomorrow. No evening stream. But yeah, that's the vibe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys.
See. See you.
Bye.